Hey viewers, and welcome to another anxiety tip. So, with anxiety and just normal life, we all tend to have our thoughts wander everywhere. They go, our whole brain focuses on things that don't really matter at the present moment. While we're doing something, we tend to just think about anything, without our almost voluntary control. Our brain involuntarily goes to so many different places and so many different thoughts and ideas and memories and feelings. All these things happen simultaneously as we go about our day. And so one of the things I decided to do a couple of weeks ago was to keep track of how many times does my mind actually wander from the present moment. And as you can see from this day, which was a Sunday, it wandered over 200 times. And so I kept diligently looking for and noticing when my mind was wandering. And so I did this for a couple more days, but I started to lose track because just trying to keep track of how many times your brain and your thoughts wander to something else is a pretty big chore. And so although I haven't really been keeping track of it, I kind of just notice how distracted my mind gets, especially during meditation. I've been doing a lot more meditation now, and I just noticed how many times do I have to bring my mind back to the present moment, and that's quite a lot. But that's the way our brains are designed. We're so distracted nowadays as a society. We check our phones, we check the internet, we check this, we check that, constantly reassuring ourselves of information. So it's only a little bit of time until we become distracted ourselves, because we're training our brains behaviorally to exhibit these habits, to constantly get distracted, to check this, and we never really sit still for a moment. We're on the go, and of course, my experience is that I don't want to sit down. I got so much to do. I got only a short amount of time to do it. I got to do this, and although you're getting stuff done, I realize that when you just focus on one thing at a time and you put your energy, you put your focus on it, as one of my quotes said, focus is strength. And so use focus for the present moment, use all your energy, and so with this, you're essentially depleting all this energy when you start focusing on your thoughts, on your memories. You start connecting, analyzing, associating, reacting, all these different actions you take when you come across these thoughts. And so the main thing to realize is to be aware of it, and yet to focus back on the present task at hand, and not to react to those thoughts, and just to let it be, just keep focusing. And the important key to this is that to not get distracted by the thoughts, because sometimes it can be really tempting. I had a couple thoughts, especially about the politics and all the societal issues we face now, and so it's almost like my mind, I'm just brushing my teeth and my thoughts are about that, arguing, and so it's almost like I'm still like a detached. I'm not really within it, because one of my other quotes is, don't argue with thoughts because they sing the same tune. And so I've trained my brain not really to associate with it, except I'm still getting distracted and almost unaware of it. So I'm doing this thing where every hour I'm doing meditation for at least 5 minutes. It's pretty hard. Today I started it, but it's really to really just take time for myself, and really to take my thoughts head on, to expose myself to the anxiety that comes with the thoughts that I react to automatically. And I noticed that several times throughout the day, where I'm just trying to focus on my breath, but then my mind wanders to so many different things. It's not really getting attached to one thing, but it's just going everywhere. It's like it's like, what the what's going on, what the heck's going on? So important thing is to be aware of your mental environment as much as your outside. So just focus on the internal environment, don't react, but kind of see and be aware of how your mind wanders, and to instead of using all that energy that you build to focus on these thoughts, use it with the present task at hand, because the more you focus on the task at hand, the more you put your energy into that, the more it gets done. And even though it's not going to be like you're panicking at it, you're going to stay focused, calm, and you're going to get it done in a more efficient way that'll take less energy out of you. So important tip is to keep track of when your mind wanders and to be aware of it. Thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow.